Now it's been about 3 hours since we stocked these bears into this brooder. Now we can't forget what we normally do. The one of the tests that we normally carried out on this day one to actually ascertain if these bears have actually been eating the way they ought to be eating. And such test is what we call the crop field test. That is, we need to check their crop. Have they been eating? Now checking this crop, I will have to do it both on the Ultima Plus end, the Breedway end, and the New Hope end to be sure. Okay, are they eating? That is very, very important, because we don't just want to assume things. We don't want to assume stuff. So to do that, you pick at random and use your fingers to check their crop. You will see some lump, like this particular one now has eaten. The lump is swollen, so the crop is swollen rather. So you pick. You may not need to do all of them, but just pick at random. Okay, this one has eaten. This is very, very good. It's what we are looking for. And now when you are doing like this one, this hasn't eaten much, but it has drank a lot of water, though the lump is swollen, but it's soft. It's softer than the other two that I've checked so far. So let me pick some. Okay. Oh, this one has eaten much, but it hasn't drinking enough water, but it's a bit hard. That's the crop. So let me check some other ones. So once I'm done here, I'll still have to go to each partition and do the same to be sure that they are all eating the way they ought to be eating. Okay, this one hasn't eaten much, so we'll give them time. Before 24 hours, all of them should have their crop filled. This is very, very important. You need to do this. You don't just want to assume, oh, they are eating, there is feed there for them now, everything is fine. Oh, no, we don't assume stuff here. We carry out the test to be sure that, okay, they've all been eating, they've all been drinking. So another thing, one thing you have to do with tray feeder when you are making use of tray feeder for your day old chicks, especially from this day one, you know, removing the poo from the tray is very, very important. So once in a while when you come, it's not just to have a look at your bears, are they doing well and all of that. You need to remove those poo from the tray, and if need be, you may have to add to it. Okay, I have a whole lot of them with their crop field, and it's what we are looking for. Okay, this one hasn't eaten much, so I'll just give them some time. After a while, I'll have to come back and then check them to be sure that their crop is filled. Okay, remember what we have here is 52. That's what we have in this partition of Ultima Plus. Now the next partition I am now is where we have the bears that we are using breedware to feed. That's what we have in here. So let me check. Have they been eating the way they ought to be eating? It's very necessary we do this just as we did at the other partition. Okay, yeah, this one has drank water. Okay, this one has eaten a bit. Okay, so I still need to pick some other ones and then check. Okay, this one has drunk. Oh, okay, this is good, and it's what I'm looking at. Okay, now you know when we calculated our average weight some hours ago, well, that's the weight of these bears at arrival, we got about 39.8 grams, which is not bad. Now among these ones that gave us 39.8 grams, some were weighing 48 grams, some were weighing 46, some 47, and all of that. But remember, what we did was to weigh all of them and then take the average. So that was why the weight was like dropped a bit. It is expected if you actually take your average the way you ought to take it. So this is it. And this other side that has the breedware, okay, their crop is also getting filled, but I still need to give them time to see what we are going to get after some hours that they've been here. So since I have checked some of this, I need to move to the end where we are using New Hope to feed. So this is the work I'll be doing on a daily basis to be able to give a meaningful information. This is very, very important. Okay, I need to check here now. Okay, this one has eaten. This has eaten as well. Okay, this has drunk water and also eaten. Okay, same thing. This is good. Okay, let me Okay, okay, this is good, man. This is very, very good. Okay, now there is something I observe among these chicks right now. That is among these partition, the ones in each of these partition. Though I don't just want to conclude right away. I observe that those ones that I'm using New Hope on, and those ones that I am using Ultima Plus on, their crop seems to be more full than that of the Breedware. But I still don't want to judge early, because it's still very, very, very early to test. So I still need to give them like 3 more hours and then come and check all of them to see if all of them have their crop failed. This is very, very important. You need to carry out this test. Do not assume stuff. Do not assume, oh, the feed is there, they are eating. No. Take out time. Pick them. You may not need to test all of them. Pick all of them and test their crop. But if you can, that will be perfect. But if you can, I know you may not be able to do that. Instead, pick at random to see that they are all eating. Now, how do you ensure that, okay, their crop, one of the ways you can ensure that their crop is filled on time is this: ensuring appropriate number of feeders in the brooder. That is, if I had used just one, because from research they said, okay, about 1 feeder to about 50 chicks. Imagine these 50 chicks here using just this tray feeder to eat. That would be a whole lot of competition. So I decided to make it 3 so that they don't have to compete for anything. So this is why most of them already have their crop filled. This is very, very important. So that of breed where their crop is filled, but not as much as that of the New Hope and the Ultima Plus. So I still need to give them time before coming to actually take my final verdict on them. We are still in our day 1, so by day 2 I'm still going to give you an update. Now this is after about 5.5 hours that we stock these birds. Remember when they were about 4 hours in this brooder, that's about 1 hour 30 minutes ago, I did that crop feed test. But like some of them in this middle partition where we have the breedware, some of them, their crop were not all that filled. But right now I decided to take out time to check out all of them to see if their crop is filled. Remember, each of these partition is about 50-50, so it shouldn't take a whole lot of time. But all of their crop is filled. That is, each of them, they've eaten, they've drank water, and which is what we want. And I'm so happy about that. So I also went to this Ultima Plus side, checked them. They all have their crop filled, as well as that of the New Hope. They all have their crop filled. This is very, very important for us to achieve a very good success at the end of it all. This shows that the chicks that we stock is of good quality, and they will do well by the grace of God. So is the update, is the test I needed to do. Now, how is the temperature? This is very important. Remember, all day it's been raining all day. The rain just stopped and the weather is cold. So this means we have to keep regulating this gas brooder to be sure that it's provided the correct amount of heat is supposed to provide for this brooder. So that's why once in a while, don't even wait up to like 2 hours before coming to check if the temperature is okay, if the chicks are doing well in this brooder. Now, in case you don't have that thermometer that I normally place in this brooder to know the temperature level at any point in time, you can as well make use do with the behavior of the chicks to see how they are spreading in the brooder to know. That will tell you, okay, the temperature is okay or the temperature is not. So if they are evenly spread, you need to know if the chicks are evenly spread in the brooder. That means the temperature is okay. But if they try to huddle together around where the heat source is, you need to take a quick measure to correct that the temperature is too low. So you may need to increase the heat that is being provided to the chicks in the brooder, so that they will be evenly spread in the brooder. This is very, very important. And at the same time, if they try to move away from the heat source, that means your heat is too much. You may have to reduce it. So this is what we keep regulating for these first 3 days. Very, very important. We have to ensure that the temperature is of the correct amount. So we don't want to bombard them with too much heat and all of that. So that is why you see me once in a while, every 1 hour. I don't even wait up till like 2 hours before coming to check on them. So I keep checking on them, see how they are doing. At the same time, removing poo from these tray feeders and then adding to the feed if need be. Now remember, the flip top feeder, it's not yet time for us to introduce that flip top feeder, so I'll be showing you by tomorrow. That's when we'll have to include it. But remember, even if we don't include it, this number of tray feeders in each partition is even known for them to be eaten from, but I will still have to include it. So it's what I promise. I'll have to include it to see how that will be of help to us. Remember, after some days, maybe before we hit day 6 or so, we may have to remove these tray feeders from this brooder and then replace it with some other form of feeder. So I'll be showing you everything right from this day 1 till we dispose them, what we are doing and how we do them. So I'll be showing you the whole thing. Thank you so very much. This is all I want to share today. And now I discovered that some of us, when we come across wonderful information like this, we watch, we don't even bother to subscribe, like, and all of that. I don't think it's good enough, because this experiment is, I actually spend a whole lot of money trying to take this risk so that you can have a very good information at your disposal. In a way to say, thank you so very much for this information you provided. You can click the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, so that when I upload such information, you will be the first to receive it. That will do a whole lot for me. Very, very important to us for our growth. So please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so very much.